Hello everyone, my name is Ricky and I just got back from VidCon and boy are my legs tired because I'm not used to walking as much and you are like on your feet a lot. VidCon recap! VidCon this year was so much fun like it has been many other years, and the thing that made it just the most amazing thing was seeing people and faces and just having so much fun. I knew this trip was going to be amazing because before I even registered at VidCon, I saw that my hotel gave me a room with bunk beds.
No party like a Stewdippin party because a Stewdippin party has bunk beds. Yes.
My first night there, my awesome friends Sarah and Jason took me to downtown Disney and I got to see a lot of the cool things at the Disney parks, including their delicious churros. Thank you so much, Sarah and Jason. You guys rock out loud. I spent a lot of time this year at VidCon in the Expo Hall because A, that's where a lot of the cool things were happening, and B, a lot of the panels I went to get into the first couple of days, the lines were just too long. Like, you basically had to decide which line you wanted to wait like 2 to 3 hours in order to get into a panel, and then when it got full, they were kicking people out. So, unfortunately, I didn't get to go to a lot of panels that I wanted to, but I did get the chance to do a lot of fun things in the Expo Hall, such as going to silent discos, which are parties where everyone wears headphones and listens to music, but if you take off the headphones, it's just people dancing in a room to nothing, and it was a lot of fun. Jimmy Fallon also had a booth in the Expo Hall, and he had an epic lip sync battle station, and I tore it up. And you can actually watch the full video right here. And I even met Chris Hardwick. Okay, Lego Chris Hardwick, but the similarities are very, very strong. I also got to watch my friend Soundproof Liz play giant Jenga at the Door 3 booth, and man, like, that was just a lot of fun. She's a champion.
Lizzie! Yeah!
But my favorite thing in the Expo Hall by far was the Pemberley Digital booth, because that is where my fandom family people are. I love you guys so much. I got to hang out with my friends Kelsey and Aaron, and non-pictured honorable mentions because they were there the whole time and incredibly awesome, but I didn't take any pictures with you guys. I'm really sorry about that. But Casey and Becca, you guys are awesome, and it was so great seeing you. I also got to hang out with Katie, who is just an amazing crafter. When she heard that I was not able to go to the Pemberley Digital panel because it conflicts with the Less Than Famous panel, she made me a puppet. She made a puppet me so I could be in the panel in spirit. Look at this. Look at the similarities. And the hat even has a little cap thing. Katie, how are you even real? How are you even real? Thank you. Thank you. The Pemberley Digital people put together such an amazing booth. They had the costume theater props from the Lizzie Band Diaries, and well, let's just say I couldn't resist.
This is the happiest day of my life!
I got to meet Bernie Sue as well as the cast of Emma Approved. Even got to run into Ashley Clemens, Mary-Kate Wiles, and Maxwell Glick. I love them. I love them so much. They are so fun and they are so great to their fans. Like, Pemberley Digital, you guys are the best. And I also got to meet the amazing people who work behind the scenes of Pemberley Digital and some other awesome web series. I'm talking to you, Eric. Great meeting you IRL. The LBD/Pemberley Digital/literary adaptation fandom is seriously just the best fandom, because not only are we a fan of great works, but we're just a fan of each other, and there's just such a great community. I just wanna hug you all. I miss you so much. In addition to hanging out with my fandom family, I also got to hang out with some friends who I'm always just so happy to see at VidCon, including Austin Evans, Amy Schmidauer, Caitlin from I Imagine Blank, and I got to meet the Josh Speaks, a super cool channel, and you guys should totally check him out. I got to see the lovely Jared Selleck, and we were reunited, and it felt so good. I also got to hang out with Lamar Wilson, Black Nerd Comedy, and I also got to meet Nathan from the Third Pew, and that guy is super cool to meet in person. And Nathan, it was super cool to meet you. Such a cool guy, such a cool guy. If that wasn't enough, I also got to meet a lot of YouTubers who I'm just a super big fan of their stuff, including a non-geeked out interaction with Idea Channel. I kept it together and we just had a normal me freaking out at him conversation. I got to meet Yulene, who is such an inspiring short film / web series creator and just makes all of the amazing things, and she is so kind and brilliant and awesome at IRL as she is in all of her works, so that was super exciting for me. I ran into the CinemaSins crew and got to talk to them about how much they have ruined movies for me in the best of ways. I met all of the Vsauces and they were all just awesome. I felt smarter just being around them. Though I don't have any photographic evidence of this, I assure I met Akeem, and that guy is so fun and so cool to hang out with. And Akeem, it was great meeting you, dude. And I got to meet one of my subscribers who is from France. I have a viewer in France, apparently.
You do.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
If hanging out with Fandoms IRL and hanging out with friends IRL wasn't enough, and meeting awesome content creators wasn't enough, I also got to be on a panel, the Less Than Famous panel, with so many amazing creators. We're friends now, and I love you guys. You are just the best of people. The Less Than Famous panel was amazing, and it was just so great to have really in-depth conversations about YouTube and talking about things that I think was actually missing from a lot of the panels that were happening this year. And so you guys are awesome. Again, all their stuff is below, and if you haven't checked out their channel yet, you are doing yourself a disservice. Excellent content creators. Another panel that I really loved going to was the Race and Diversity panel with Andre and Jesse, and they just were amazing. The panel was great, and I love that we were able to start a conversation and have people think about race and diversity complexly and just have really great eye-opening and mind thinking, growing, kind of changing type of conversation. It was great, and I loved it, and oof, yeah, you guys should watch it. There will be a link below. So that is my VidCon experience this year. I loved it. It was so great to be able to see old friends and make new friends and just dance and have fun and get to talk about people and topics and things complexly. It was just so great, and I cannot wait for next year's VidCon when it just happens all over again. I hope you enjoyed this recap. I hope that it really encourages you to go to VidCon, and if not, I really hope it encourages you to really experience the internet in person, because as much as I love like having this online relationship with you guys, nothing beats just being able to see, talk, and dance with you guys IRL. So I hope that sometime in the future that we're able to meet and talk and hang out and dance sometime in the future. That is my wrap up for my VidCon experience this year. There were so many things that happened, and I can already tell that this video is gonna be really long. So I want to annotate a couple of things. I'm gonna make a playlist. I'm gonna make a playlist of all the different panels that I referenced, all the different people who I referenced and mentioned, and even some of the people who I didn't mention who I think are awesome. All of your info will be in the doobly-doo. So if you guys just have a lot of time where you're like, you know what, I really wanna catch up on YouTube and really re-experience VidCon, this playlist will take care of you, and it will also introduce you to a lot of excellent, brilliant content creators. So check it out here, also in the doobly-doo. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Ricky. I like making fun nerdy videos every week, and if you'll excuse me, I have to go start waiting in line for next year's VidCon. I'm not throwing shade, I love you VidCon, but your lines were crazy.